Hey guys! This is our Get to Know You challenge, started by some of the other members of the Geocaching network community. We were challenged by Geo Jerry's Adventures, and
Does he work with Ben?
Jerry?
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure Jerry does like ice cream. So, we're going to go through the questions, and hopefully you'll learn something new about us. First question is, where did we grow up? Sabrina?
I grew up on Long Island in New York.
I grew up kind of all over the place. My dad was in the Air Force, so we were stationed all over the place, but we spent the most time kind of in Colorado and North Carolina. So I tend to tell people I'm from Colorado. And where do we live now? We kind of live in the Charlotte region of
Mars.
North Carolina. Yeah, Mars.
Do we have any pets?
We have 3 pets. We have Ray the Geodog, Toonsis the Geocat, and Geo the Geocat. We actually got 4. That's right, we got 1 more. We have Clark the Hermit Crab, which you don't see a lot in our videos. But just about every animal except the Hermit Crab, we have an introductory video for on our channel.
I think Clark deserves one. He's been with us since college.
Yeah. What was your favorite activity as a kid?
My favorite activity as a kid was anything that got me to move around. So any sport besides ice skating. Anything outside. I hated being inside. Even in the wintertime, I'd be outside. It'd be 10 degrees outside, I'd be outside playing in the snow. Or digging a hole, building an igloo. You name it. I was like the survivor woman version of a child.
I have to ask, is anything but ice skating, is there a reason why you said anything but ice skating?
Yes. Ice skating is impossible in New York.
Why?
There's too many people. You're not even ice skating. You're just like plowing through a mob of people.
My favorite activity when I was a kid was probably playing the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. It came out right along the same time as Revenge of the Sith, a movie I was looking forward to a lot. And first time I was able to play as a Jedi instead of just the troopers. So, what was the first car that you owned?
Are we talking like drivable or like Hot Wheels?
First car. I would say first drivable.
First drivable car is a 2005 Dodge Neon.
And my first car...
And current vehicle.
And current vehicle. I still have it. It belonged to my parents originally, and they got it new the year I was born, a 1996 Ford Explorer, vehicle as old as me, and I'm still driving it. If you could watch one movie for the rest of your life, what movie would it be?
You already know this answer.
I know the answer. What's the movie?
It's the best theatrical, cinematic entertainment anyone could enjoy.
Is it?
Yes, and part 2 is coming out next year. Space Jam.
Mm-hmm.
The best movie ever created.
My favorite movie that I would say I would watch for the rest of my life if I had to was Star Wars 3: Revenge of the Sith, because it's the first movie I remember looking forward to, and saw it multiple times in theaters, and it's definitely one of the ones that I just love the movie. If you could meet any historical figure, person in history, who would that be and why?
I have no clue. Oh, I know. Pat Summitt.
Why?
Best women's basketball coach in college. Georgia Lucas?
Georgia Lucas, maybe.
J.J. Abrams?
Robin Williams, I think, would be my answer.
Mm. Is that your final answer?
I would have to say it's my final answer.
Locking it in?
Yeah. During the shutdown, what is one skill or hobby that you would like to pick up or have picked up or working on?
Not something I picked up. It's something I put down and re-picked up and put down and re-picked up and put down and re-picked up again.
What is that?
Exercising. A lot. And you hate me for it.
No, I don't hate you for it.
Yes, he does. We've been walking around 10 to 14 miles a day. He does not like me anymore.
I'm exhausted. My thing is gardening. But we went out and bought a little garden box, and right now we're growing green onions, zucchini, and little cherry tomatoes. So hopefully those all, turn out. All right, next start the geocaching questions. How did you first start getting into geocaching?
I don't remember how I discovered the actual activity, but I do remember... Oh, no, I do. I actually found a geocache in New York at a park not far from where I lived. It's actually called Pearls Before Swine. It's deactivated now, but it was like in the woods behind this park. I probably should have never even been back there. I was maybe 12 years old, completely unsupervised, but it's a different story. Found it by myself. It looked like a bomb, and that's why I was interested in opening it. It was attached to this fence, and it was actually an ammo can, so I was very interested in it, and I opened it up and found a little sheet. Hey, this is what geocaching is all about. So I went home, made an account, and marked it as found, and that's the first geocache I ever found.
Cool. I first started geocaching after we had moved to North Carolina, and my dad was looking for a hobby. I do not remember the first one we found together, but he kind of took me and my brother out, and we found maybe 4 or 5 that I can remember, and after that we kind of left it for a while, and then several years go by, and then Sabrina and I started dating, and we were so bored. We were trying to think of something to do and going through the internet, and she comes up with, "Hey, do you want to try geocaching?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've done that a couple years ago." And she was like, "Yeah." And so we started geocaching. Our first one together was by a Harris Teeter grocery store, and it wasn't long after that we started doing the videos, because we saw so many awesome videos online. We kind of want to be a part of that. What do you enjoy most about geocaching in your area, the surrounding place where we live?
Nothing in particular. There's nothing really special about where we live.
Not a whole lot stands out.
No.
Would you rather find an amazing geocache in an average location, or an average geocache in an amazing location?
Average geocache, an amazing location, because that means I'm not home and I'm on vacation somewhere.
Yeah. I would say, because we're in an area of kind of bland geocaches, an amazing geocache in an average location. I would like to say, hey, there's these really awesome geocaches nearby. Really cool. Do you have a geocaching milestone you're proud of?
Geocaching milestone?
I don't really.
We usually try and get a geocache on every National Geocaching Day.
Yeah, that's about it.
We actually started geocaching on National Geocaching Day.
Yeah, completely, but, coincidence. I guess to go along with that last question, what is the next geocaching goal? Yeah, what is your next geocaching goal? I don't really have a next geocaching goal. I just kind of geocache.
We're casual geocachers. We're not in a committed relationship with geocaching. We don't We don't. We just casual.
We geocache.
Cool. No commitment.
Where's one place you would like to go geocaching that you have not been? And that's a place specifically to go geocache.
I'd say I'd like to go geocaching in any of the national parks west of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Because, fun fact, I have never gone any more west in the United States than Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Specifically, Klingsman's Dome in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
The place I would like to go geocaching the most would probably be... I would like to go see the spot of the original geocache. The very, very first one. What is your favorite geocaching memory?
My favorite geocaching memory was probably when I was dragging you through the streets of Manhattan and we had to go into Central Park so you could realign with something green. And then we found a geocache near the pond. But we had to wait really long because, as you know, there are a ton of people in Central Park at any given time, and these people would just not move off of this bench in which the geocache was under.
Yeah. Well, actually, it turned out the geocache wasn't even under the bench. We just thought it was. I have two. Both are actually videos, or you can see in videos. One was like our second or third video ever, and it was the geocache on the train caboose. And
that was a hard one to find.
Yeah, Sabrina found it really just almost by accident.
Just kept pulling things off the train.
It made me see like how creative some geocaches like can get, and how well camouflaged they can be. My other one is when we kind of had to dodge the alligator to go find the geocache.
That was terrifying.
That was a good one. You go past you had to go past this pond, and in the pond there was I think two alligators. We only really saw the one. Thank goodness. Or maybe not good. But either way,
he was in the woods next to us.
He was at a safe distance away, so we were able to cross, go around, and go into the woods by the pond. And in the woods by the pond was this geocache that you had to open by randomly grabbing like two nails, one on each side, and using your body to complete a very light electrical circuit which would open the geocache. So that's all the questions. Hope you learned something. We're not quite sure who we're challenging yet. We have to look see who hasn't been challenged. But I am going to make a cut right now, and you're going to see the names of who we challenged. There. That's who we challenged. Thanks for watching.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want, check out one of these suggested videos, or check out our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Links are in the description. If you really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It would help out a lot.